Hi Huskies, my name is Abby Miller. I graduated from Wahpeton High School in 2015. After that, I moved to Fargo to get my degree at NDSU, where I got my degree in strategic communications and a minor in political science. My family's always been really supportive, pushed me to find what matters to me, pushed me towards a career that I really enjoy. I think that's kind of how I ended up on the path that I have with communications and politics. My dad has also not been afraid to put his name on the ballot down in Richland County, so I knew from a young age what the point of knocking on doors and walking in parades and campaigning really felt like. So in 2018, it only made sense that I took a brief pause of college to work on a US Senate campaign. Then I graduated in 2019, and then in 2020, I moved to Indianapolis, Indiana to work on a US congressional campaign. 2020 was a tough year, mentally, emotionally, it was wild politically. So by the time that was done, I was ready to move back to Fargo, where I took a job at KFGO Radio. I work as a radio producer for the #1 talk show in the upper Midwest, News and Views. My job consists a lot of finding timely guests, timely topics, and watching current events, local and national. And this year's been fun to say the least. Looking at the presidential race, you have President Biden, who let go of some power to give Vice President Kamala Harris a chance at becoming the first female president of the United States. And she chose her running mate from Minnesota, Governor Tim Walz, who's actually been in this radio station, so I've got to meet him, which is pretty cool. And then on the other side of the ticket, you have former President Trump, who is running to get back in the White House, and he lost his re-election bid 4 years ago, but now he wants back in, and he survived an assassination attempt over the summer, which is insane that we've lived through that. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or you're still figuring it out because you're young and that's okay, and the beauty of a democracy in the United States is that you can change your mind. You can figure out your views now and change them. It's okay. But I encourage you to do the research. Watch those TikToks, read those articles, listen to podcasts, listen to the radio. Whatever it may be, figure out what's important to you. Figure out what's going to be on the ballot in November, those measures, those candidates, because it does matter. And I've seen candidates, I've seen races that have won or lost by a handful of votes, especially those local ones. You could be the reason that someone does that. So do the research, get out there, figure out what's important to you. Democracy matters, government matters, they're in your life, whether you like it or not. But thank you so much for letting me be a part of your convention. I hope it's a good one.